A very good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League Grade 1 match. Aaron Bush with you, HSBC up against the Titans. Titans winning the toss, electing to have a bat. We're almost ready to get underway. Slight delay as it was very dark this morning. Now, the players are out in the middle. The early morning light. It looks a lot better on screen than it is in real life. It's quite dark out there. All right, I think we're ready for the KCC countdown. Harendra Rawat out there in the middle with Venkatesh, and it will be Vinit Shetty to open the bowling for HSBC today. And of course, joining me in broadcast for KCC Morning League, Myra Baloch. We'll talk to Myra later on. Oh, wow, has he got a wicket with the first ball? He certainly has. What a delivery that was from Shetty, rising up on Rawat, and a wicket with the first ball for HSBC. Look at this for a delivery. Absolute peach. Cutting back in, cramping for style. And a wicket falling on the first delivery. Ramakrishnan Saranga comes out to the crease very early on at number 3 for the Titans. The beautiful KCC Morning League. Looking at the swimming pool pavilion. Mara, turn Lampy on. Show everyone where we are today. There we are. Little white lamp there in the swimming pool pavilion. Lights on this morning. It was pitch black when I walked in here at 6:35. Better now, but pretty heavy cloud cover this morning, so hence the light issue. Deep third in place, you can see down by the KCC Christmas tree. Another one angling back in, just past the outside edge of Rama. I'll run through the playing 11s today as well. Let's start with HSBC. So, since it's their home game, now putting a slip in place, pressure on. Third moves wider. Good decision with the way Shetty's bowling at the moment. Another one. Just nips back in, right into the body. So for HSBC today, the captain, Shian Wijatunga. We can see Vinit Shetty bowling. Let's watch this delivery. Look at it. Nip back in and right into the gloves. Yohan Buttapola, Ravi Archan, Saptarshi Murkaji. Well, that was wide, didn't nip back in. And that's a great way to get off the mark for the Titans and for Saranga. Smashed away for 4, backward a point. Watch this one. Given width, given the treatment. Nice use of the wrists. Races away. Continue with the list of players today for HSBC. Shetty comes in again. Big wind up from Saranga. The keeper, Belen Ayadore, Saeed Minaj, Tarusha Mahawadiga. I tell a lie. Belen's not the wicketkeeper. Buddhidharma Pala is the wicketkeeper for HSBC today. Vinit Shetty, of course, with the ball in hand. Subramanian, and the final one is Kalpa Surawira. I'll have a look at the playing 11 for the Titans as well. Final delivery of the over. Oh, got on it, up and over the top. Oh, that's good footwork down backward of square. Oh, big mix up here. The direct hit, he was gone, but unable to get it. What an over that was. A four, a couple, I believe. We'll check exactly how many they took there. Just one, because Rama is going to be on strike. Chaos in the first over here for Grade 1 KCC Morning League. The Morning League boss, Afzal Khedda, standing right over my left shoulder. Good morning to you, boss.
I thought you were going to bring good weather to Hong Kong, but you brought a lot of humidity from there.
There was no humidity in Thailand. It was dry, really dry. Yeah, and didn't look like this. Sunshine every day. Can't blame me. The weather is a little gloomy to start with, let's be honest. Right, the playing 11 for the Titans today. The captain, Hitesh Chabria. We've already seen Harendra Rawat come and go. Subramanian to bowl over number 2 with the number 2 on his back. It starts right on off stump. The non-striker's end, yet to face a ball, I believe, Myra, is Venkatesh. Aji Chako, Arundasai, Ramakrishnan Saranga, who is on strike. Shashank Chadru, Rutanjay Giri, Jafar Khan, and Sumit Dar. Rounds out the playing 10 I've listed there, but there is one more. I'll give that name to you after this delivery. And another good delivery. Good running as well. Just to ease onto the offside. 11th player today for the Titans, Priyansh Ganguly. So it's going to be a good game. Grade 1. Been away for a while overseas. That's what we were just talking about. So I'm going to have to head over to the KCC Match Centre, where you can get all the stats about these two teams and also today's game. Live updates of the match stats. Well, that's got to be close. That's very close. The finger goes up. And that's the end of Rama. He's out LBW. Subramanian strikes in his first. Titans 6 for 2. Don't think there was much doubt on this one, even though he gave it a good old think there, umpire Atif Hussain. We're slightly off centre, but that looked pretty adjacent. Could say the old saying, Myra, was missing leg, was missing off, was smashing middle. That's a huge wicket. Venkatesh out for a golden duck, in fact. Aji Chako comes to the crease at number 4. Didn't even get a chance to pull up the KCC Match Centre before another wicket fell. This is a good start from HSBC. It's a team that struggles after their top order gets out with the run, so they don't have to chase too much. That would be optimal. Aji Chako in very early. We're only 9 deliveries in. So have a look at the table at the moment. That one just outside off. But Subramanian's been right on the money. So top of the table at the moment for Grade 1 in the 2025-26 season is the IC All-Stars, who have played 3, won 2, lost 1, 4 points. Second place, Sky Warrior Marbles, have played 2, won 2, 4 points. Third place, the Strikers, who have played 3, won 2, lost 1, 4 points. Subramanian in for the 5th delivery of the second. Oh, that's again on the pads. It's on the toes. Might have just hit him outside the line of off. That's a very good delivery and very lucky here for Aji Chako. So we'll have a look at the replay. Myra wants to look at it on the My Monitor, see how close that was. Benefit of the doubt. Myra's given that out. But again, the camera angle's not exactly correct. Okay, continuing along the table. I'm not going to question umpire Atif's decision there. He's already given an LBW that over. What an over it was. Just the one run and a wicket coming in the second. The Titans 6 for 2. Fourth place so far. Played 2, won 1, lost 1 is the Titans on 2 points. Fifth place, Chingy Smashers. Played 2, won 1 and 1 abandoned for 1 point. So they won 1, they lost 1 and 1 abandoned for 1 point. HSBC, same story. Played 2, lost 1, 1 point with an abandoned. And then in 7th, Hong Kong Nepalese Cricket Association. Played 2, lost 2. Of course, the Nepal Rhinos going up into Grade 1 for this season. Vinod Shetty to continue. He keeps the length back as he did in the first over, trying to get it to angle back in. Saranga makes another single. 7 runs on the board for the Titans. The ball come off the bat of Ramakrishnan. Umpire Imran Arif now officiating. Slips move almost to a gully now, which is exactly where that one goes. I enjoy the timing of people hitting it to the fielder I'm talking about at that time. Thank you, Aji Chako. Solid start from HSBC. I don't want to let it slip, but the big hitting Aji Chako, if he gets his eye in, can cause some mischief. One's just inside the tram lines. You can see the Christmas tree. Into December now. What is it, the 4th today? So 21 days to Christmas. Oh, 3 weeks. So Christmas is on a Thursday. Talk about the big hitting, but there's trouble out in the deep. Tarusha getting underneath. It takes the catch, and Aji Chako departs for a duck. Titans in all sorts of trouble. They're 7 for 3. They had the trap in place. Comes running very nicely to be on camera there. Tarusha takes a good catch. Wow, what a start this is from HSBC. Priyansh Ganguly out to the crease at number 5. Shetty's got 2. And that trap was beautifully set. They know that Aji Chako loves smashing it through cow corner. Didn't quite get enough on it. And a good catch in the deep. Mahawaduga. Now, for Ganguly, there's a catching mid-wicket. A backward point, only just off camera, plus the gully. And another one that just nips back in. This is vicious bowling from these two starting for HSBC. Ravi Archant and Gully just giving Ganguly a little bit of advice. Switch now. The backward point catcher moves to Wow. Silly leg. Look at that. Right on screen. I think that's the captain, Shiant Wijatunga there. Great way to finish off the over. Another one. Just going for a single. Plus a wicket. After 3, Titans 7 for 3. Subramanian to continue. Rama not perturbed at all. Again, only man scoring for the Titans. 3 wickets, 3 ducks. Don't see that often. Now it's Ganguly. Phase 2 deliveries, yet to get off the mark. What's he going to do against Subramanian? He's going to come a fair way forward and just poke it, cover drive and a misfield. Manages to flick it back in just in time, but Ganguly gets off the mark. And Titans have scraped their way up to double figures. That's the way to play. You know, Subramanian's going to be bowling full. Just find a gap. Nice little defensive stroke. That one just dotted back. Drops the length back for the first time and pulled hard out to the deep. And Tarusha picks up. There he is. All right. For the Titans, it's time for a partnership. And it must be these two. Ramakrishna Saranga and Priyansh Ganguly. I'll tell you what, Rama's not going to die wondering. It's a shorter one from Subramanian. I wanted to put that onto Jordan Path. Missed it all. So a few runs flowing in the 4th. Oh, this could be out. Rama's come a long way down. Not out, says umpire Atif Hussain. Excitement to end the over. 4 runs coming from the 4th. Titans 11 for 3. Not sure the clip here is going to be, whether it cuts off in time. We'll have a look. It's not the right ball. Myra. Missed the ball clip. Doesn't look like any change for HSBC in the power play so far. Bennett Shetty to continue. Oh, first extra in the books. That was good glove work there. Dharmapala doing the honours with the gloves today for HSBC. Oh, and again, first time really Shetty's gone for the pitched up delivery. He knows that these two like to go the pull shot. So he's pitching it up, but because of the shape he's getting, spraying it down leg side. Valuable runs for the Titans. Nice and straight this time from Vinod Shetty. This time, full, trying to cut away. Can't beat the infield. Very misty out there here at Kowloon Cricket Club. Gets the one to shape away this time, Shetty. Feel like Sarunga's either about to go very large or he's going to edge off. There is that big gap on the wideish fourth slip, gully region. Goes the Yorker. Just got an inside edge, I think, onto the pad. That was a good delivery to finish off the over. 2 wides and a single coming in the fifth. 1 over left of the power play. Titans 14 for 3. No change. Only 2 bowlers being used in the power play for HSBC, but that will mean by the end of the power play, Subramanian and Shetty will only have 1 over left apiece. These two know that Subramanian's going to give them Yorkers. They have to be on their toes. If he drops the length back, that's the one to attack. So comes forward. Another one just past the outside edge. Too quick. Subramanian is... That's the one. Length drop back. Cuts away. Protection in the deep, though. Backward point. Wide third. But that's the one to attack, especially if you can get it between point and cover. It's pretty sparse on the offside with the slip in place. And they've got 4 on the leg side. Now a change. It's a good change. Tarusha coming in from long on. And they're sending one back to deep mid-wicket. Even one deep backward square would be a bad idea. Rummer likes to go that direction. And he's going to go forward of square. And is it going to make the boundary? Yes, it is. Knew it was coming. And it happened anyway. Second boundary for Saranga. He moves into double figures. And so does this handy little partnership. Saranga on 12, the partnership on 12. Two straight from Subramanian. Unless he's going to go the Yorker length. Kind of the trap. Maybe pulls the length back and lets Rama go through mid-wicket. Well, this has gone straight up in the air. Getting underneath for the catch and takes the catch. That's the end of the dangerous Ramakrishnan Saranga. He's out for 12. Titans lose their fourth on 19. Straight up in the air. Vinit Shetty gets underneath, takes a good catch. And Subramanian, he's got two. Well, Ramakrishnan departs. So did our cameras there for about 5 seconds, but they're back. Wickets, cameras, everything dropping early on for a Thursday morning. One ball left to the power play, and what a power play it's been for HSBC. Titans in all sorts of trouble as Arun Desai comes to the crease for the final delivery. Length pulled back again from Subramanian. 5 runs on a wicket coming from the 6th. Power play done. Titans 19 for 4. Minaj Saeed into the attack outside the power play. First bit of spin. Oh, he's gone down the leg side. That's a good pivot. Is it Ganguly on strike there, Mara? It is. Watching the replay. Just a bit of a loose note here from Saeed. Not spin as such, just a 3-step slow medium. Finds runs on the leg side this time. Tarusha in quickly. Soft hands, but they've got the backstop in place. And a good direct hit. Good running, gets through for the single. Quarter century mark for the Titans. 2 balls left of the 7th. Again, cut to the field. Long way away from here, but usually at point it's Johan Buttapola who'll open the batting, I'm sure, as he does with the captain Shihan Wijatunga. This one eased to the left-hand side of point. This is what they need to do here. The Titans push the singles, find the boundaries when they can and stop losing wickets. So when Myra finally puts in the final single of the over, I can tell you it was 8 off the over. And after 7, Titans are 27 for 4. Subramanian to bowl out. He's got as many wickets as the number on his back. He bowled the second over as well. He likes the 2s, Myra. 2 for 10 off 3. Full on the pads and pushed out into the deep. Ravi Archant out at deep mid wicket. Forward again, same result out to Archant in the deep. Usually Ravi Archant gets a fair bit of support in the YouTube comments, especially when he goes out to bat. One of the F's, family, friends, or a fan. HSBC fans will be happy this morning. 29 for 4, the Titans. These two have got the partnership into a double figures again. Tip and run to point. And soft hands through the matting allows the single. Pushed nicely, but straight to Shetty at mid-off. There's one comment in the YouTube already. At Pasandumalit 3989. Come on, boys, says Pasan. Not sure which team. Let me know if you're still watching in there. We can say who you're happy and cheering on. One of the two teams, obviously. It's a 50-50 chance. Oh, long way down the wicket. A swing and a miss. So Subramanian's got 1 ball left of his 4-over spell. What's he going to do? Mara, you think he's going to go the Yorker to finish off with? Been successful with the LBW. Oh, that one there that shapes away. Vinit Shetty having a little chat. Maybe giving some advice on what this delivery should be. Let's find out. It's going to be pulled straight to Mahaduga out in the deep. So that's the end of a fine spell for Subramanian. 2 for 15 off his 4. After 8, the Titans 32 for 4. Saeed Minhaj to bowl a second. A little expensive in his first, going for 8. Bump ball, crowd catch. Good work off his own bowling. Oh, and that's a big inside edge going down past the leg stump. Got it pretty square, to be honest, which is why I missed the stumps. Good start from Saeed. And, oh, that's clever. It's gone over the top of the backstop on the 45 and gone for 4. Just a little dab poke around behind square. And that one's gone straight through him. Ganguly did a dance, missed it all. And Saeed strikes in his second, the fifth wicket down for the Titans. Ganguly departs for 17, Titans 36 for 5. Over the top, slipping over. Good Yorker ball from Saeed Minhaj. And Titans have lost half their side. Shashank Chandru to the crease at number 7. It's a good knock from Ganguly, 17 off 22. What troubling times for the Titans. Half the side down in just the 9th over. Arun Desai out there still. Left-hander. Be early bowler for the Titans, Chandru. Good bowler. Some pace. Time to do some work with the bat, though. Trying to rescue this Titans innings. So around the wicket. Very wide. See the white covering there. One of those 2 white covers is going to be the pitch for the 2-day game coming up this Saturday and Sunday, Myra. The Fincher Shield. Oh, that's the ball. Wow. Got it to straighten it. Didn't even angle in. If it angled in, it might have hit the stumps, but just straightening past the off stump. Yes, the Fincher Shield, of course, played every 2 years here at KCC, and when it's up at HKCC, it's the Hancock Shield. KCC owners of both at the moment. That's a big rank full toss, and was lucky not to be put on Cox's Road. Saeed gets away with that one. End of the over. Another successful one for HSBC after 9. The Titans are 37 for 5. Saptaji Mukherjee into the attack to get us to the halfway mark. Ravi Anshan comes around from deep mid-wicket. Arun Desai picks up another single. Now Chandru looking to get off the mark. I've already seen how many? 3 ducks, Myra? I think. I'll have a look at the batting card at some point. Probably at the end of the innings, probably, as we usually do. I'll try to pop it up earlier. Slip in place. That one, lucky it's a slow bowler because that one's ducked in low, just hitting below the waist, be the polite way. Oh, Shihart, the captain's gone from slip to leg slip and says, bowl that one again. And the trap was set, but it's going to cost them. It's got to get bat on it for the trap to work. So that plan's been put in the bin and back to normal slip now. Pulls away and pulls hard. It's ricocheted out in the deep and it's gone for 4. Excellent. It's nicely played. Playing it with the spin. The left-hander. And look how hard it's hit. Slide in the outfield. Ricochets off into the ropes. Back live. Does it again, but doesn't get it all. But has he got enough? It doesn't matter. He maybe got it all. Chandru was none off 3. He's 8 off 5. Two balls left. Get us to the halfway mark. There's more mist. Just floats in. It's a bit foggy, is it, Myra? Do we have a fog warning this morning? Or have I got the onset of cataracts? Does seem very blurry out there. Not so much on the cameras. The camera's picking it up very nicely. But in real life, little cloud patches float through. Again, trying to find the leg side. This time didn't get all of it. It's going to drop dead just on the edge of the circle. So a single to finish with. Not a fingle to single with. How many runs? 11 runs coming off Mukherjee's first. Halfway there. Titans halfway down. They're 48 for 5. So you manage to bowl a third. Oh, that's bottom-handed onto the leg side past the bowler. Takes the single. Tell you what, there's probably going to be a loud round of applause from the Titans dugout when they get to 50 because it has been a grind. And the run rate's not bad if they had more wickets in hand. Going at just under 5s. It's not speedy, but it's not awful. Extras helping. Been busy, Dharmapala with the gloves on. That's the 50. Comes with a wide, and I was wrong, Myra. Not a peep from the Titans dugout. I don't think they've noticed.
I think they have, but they just don't have it.
Very soft hands. Arun Desai. moves to 6. We'll see what Saeed will do to Chandra. Keeps it on the offside. Knows he's been strong on the leg side. He takes a single as well. What's the equations here, Mara? 6 and over will get the Titans to 109. 8 and over from here gets to 128. Both of those would be totals HSBC would think they can chase. That's the second bump ball catch of Saeed's bowling. Some aggression from Desai. Ricochet off the boot. Only gets 1 for that one. Good way to finish the over here from Saeed. Watch on the replay. Just too much shape coming off the seam as well. Oh. Mukherjee to continue. He went for a few in his first. None for 11 off 1. Handy partnership of 17 now. The Desai on strike. Tries to give himself some room. Popped up in the air, a chance in the deep, just falling short. Deep square leg coming in. A little lucky there from Desai. Floats one up there to Chandru. He can't find a gap on the leg side this time. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg in place for the left-hander. That goes straight. One bounce pick up. Direct hit as well. Have a look at the replay on this angle. That's the ball before, it would appear. Just 3 singles, much tidier this time from Mukherjee. 1 ball left. And again, happy to float it up. Inside edge, racing away. It'll go for runs, but it was a very good ball. So 7 runs coming from the 12th Titans, 60 for 5. captain into the attack for the first time today. Shian Wijatunga. Arun Desai. 9 off 13. Partnership up to 24 now. Not bad considering the total 60. Starts with a wide. That one's going to be wide as well. Left-right combo, causing the field to constantly come in and out. Around the wicket for Shian. Just back from the over 40s World Cup, or whatever it may have been called. I think it was in Pakistan. Most notable from that tour was that emotional speech for the player of the match from Munir Dar, which has gone very viral in Hong Kong. Shian struggling at the moment. He's bowled an over's worth of deliveries, Myra. But he's still got 4 to go. That's a better line. And nicely pushed for a single. These handy runs for the Titans. Fuller this time, outside off. He's getting his line right now. Pulls the length back, popped up in the air, and just over the outstretched hands for 4. Yeah. Along the ground this time. No time for the replay. Have a look at it at the end of the over. Is that the end of the over? It's the end of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Actually, we won't have the camera angle on that one, but just popped over the head of the backward square. Wasn't far away. That's why Chandri's practicing the stroke. Anyway, up to 71 now. You want a useless piece of trivia, Myra? They score a single and move to 72. Their partnership will be exactly 50% of all the runs scored for the Titans today. You love some early morning math, don't you? Just live for it. We haven't had a discussion on what we think this score is going to be, like we usually did at the 10th over. I'm rusty on KCC Morning League protocol. I think that's Belan Ayadore into the attack for the first time today. Cut hard. It'll be a single. So the partnership is now 50% of the entire score. Partnership of 36, score 72. Right, where do you think the Titans are going to get to, young Myra Baloch?
115.
115 is the call. It's not a bad call, actually. I'm going to go 128. I think Ayadore didn't realise that was a catch. Because I think if you kept following through there, watch, stops, goes straight up in the air, goes left, 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 and it falls just short. It was a bit wider than I was thinking from our side on angle, so benefit of the doubt, single in the books. What did I say? 128 was my call. Oh, that's smoked. That is gone above our position in Coventry, just above that little lampy lamp. That's the first maximum of the day. Up, up, up. Back live. And good comeback delivery. 115, 128. I think the Titans need to get above 130, to be honest. They want to have fighting chance today. Even then, it's a pretty low grade 1 score. These two are doing their best. Partnership up to 44 now. One just skidded on through to finish off. A good over for the Titans. 9 coming from it. They're 80 for 5. Ravi Achan to bowl over number 15. Captain just bowling the 1 over. That sounded good out of the middle, but he's picked out Tarusha in the deep. Didn't have to move a muscle. 1 bounce. They're starting to fire here, the Titans batters. Had a maximum last over. Both batters into the 20s. Almost 20 balls apiece as well. This will be Chandru's 20th. Swings hard and pretty much misses it all. That's just popped up. A little soft lob over the net in a tennis shot there. Oh, looked to put that through square leg and somehow it squirted out through cow corner instead. Gets a single. Appel for LBW and a finger goes up. Wow, that's a big wicket. It was a big partnership, 47 runs in the end, but it comes to an end with the Titans losing their 6th on 83. Chandru departs for 22. Ravi Archon strikes at his first. Breaks the big partnership between Chandru and Desai. And Jafar Khan will come to the crease at number 8 with a ball left in the 15th. I think your 115 is a lot better with that wicket, Myra. That said, Jafar can hit a pretty big ball, can't he? Sometimes, says Myra. I feel like just out of spite, he's heard that and he's just going to smash a 6 off the first delivery. Let's see. Well, it's going to be a dot instead. So 15 done, 5 remain. The Titans 83 for 6. Ayadore to continue. Arun Desai still out there. Along the ground out through cow corner for the single. Not for the first time. Still looking to access forward of square, I'd say. Shion Wintertunga's down here at deep mid-wicket in front of the swimming pool pavilion. But he's quite wide. Oh, that's a good Yorker length. Just hoiked out forward of square, and it will be Wintertunga doing it. They're going to run on the arm, and it's good running. Good way to get off the mark for Jafar. One short. Well, Jafar. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? So 1 to start with for Khan. Still pitching it right on the toes here, Ayadore. So a single off every delivery so far. 6 and over will get him to 113. Oh, that's hit well. Work to do. It's off camera. They're going to run? No, they're not going to run this time. That's good fielding. It was almost, Mara, the first time since I've been back in Hong Kong that I was going to talk about the little red tractor. But it didn't go for 4, so no action for the little red tractor there. It's been at Shetty out in the deep with a very good arm. This is why they can only find a single out that way. Well, it's all the poles so far. 5 off 5. Oh, that's skied up in the air. It should be taken. Is taken. Another wicket falls for the Titans on 88. And it's the big scoring Arun Desai that departs for 23. Ayadore gets a wicket at his second. Ravi Archan with the catch and then gets sent over to bowl another over, I'd expect. Mrutunjay Giri comes to the crease at number 9. Ravi Archan, he's a good first over. 1 for 3. He's got off 1. And 2 new batters at the crease. Jafar Khan, 3 off 4. He is swinging hard. He's not finding much at the moment. Ayadore in at mid-wicket. Too wide. And gone through the pads of Nambapala. Wait for the signal. Wide +1. A handy 2 for the Titans to move them to 90. Now Giddy. How will he get off the mark? Oh, it's going to be a big leading edge onto the offside. But does so. That has been put a long way up and over the ropes for 6. Beautiful stroke from Jafar Khan. Once described by Myra Baloch as sometimes a big hitter. That was the sometimes. Back live. Has he done it again? He has. It's even bigger. This one through mid-wicket. You're wrong about sometimes. It's quite often he's hitting 6s. Sometimes it makes it sound like he can't hit big. He's gone back-to-back 6s. Oh, and then gets the zippy. The replay's playing. There was another delivery. It was Ravi Archer who's in a hurry here. After being hit for a couple of 6s. Final delivery of the 17th. 100 up as well. Another good ball. Finish it off, but a big over with 15 runs coming from it. Titans 103 for 7. Three overs remain. 103 on the board. This time Geary whipping off the toes. Widatunga in the deep. Keeps it to 1. 104. 128's looking a lot better after that back-to-back 6s. Keeps it just inside the trams. Jafar asks the question, looks at the trams. Arms unmoved from umpire Hussain. Swinging hard again out to Tarusha in the deep. Good late runs. 17-run partnership. 16, of course, of them coming from Jafar. Well, 2 from Geary, so 15. Oh, no, there's been wides. I'll stop talking. That's cut away backward a point. Nicely placed. Takes the third out of position. Myra, end of the over. Let's have a look at partnerships because there's been some good little late ones. No chance to watch the replay. Ayadore also bowling very quickly, so they take the single. It's skied up in the air, looking to go on the leg side. It's gone down to 3rd. But a good over again. 8 runs coming from the 18th. 2 overs remain. The Titans 1-1-1 for 7. Let's have a look at those partnerships, shall we? Top, not very good. But then gets a lot better. 47-run partnership between Arun Desai and Chandru. And this one now up to 23. Second biggest one of the day. Who gets the penultimate? Looks like Ravi Archan will bowl the 19th. 1 for 18 off 2. He was 1 for 3 off 1. And went for 16 in his second. And it will be the man that hit him for 2 sixes on strike, Jafar Khan. Tries to stay out of the arc, but almost puts it off the pitch. Myra, when I was at the ICC tournament in Bangkok. So watch this one. Oh, it's hit hard. Should be 1. Could be 2 as it's wide to Tarusha. And they're going to run on the arm. It's a good arm. And, Ravi's missed out there because I reckon Mrutunjay Giri was a long way short. We'd run the replay on it, but we know Ravi Archan's going to bowl too fast. So anyway, I'll get back to that story. This is straight and high. Nobody straight. So this time they'll get back for a safe 2. You know my most hated rule of all time, right? The one where they bowl it off the pitch, but it goes past the batting crease.
Oh, yeah, but it's a wide.
And it's a wide. That happened. The guy I was commentating with, he said it was a no ball.
Okay.
I said, I think that's a wide.
That's
And the umpire gave it as a no ball.
Oh.
Then the umpire, after having a little chat, did the old double arms crossed and gave it a wide. So I was correct on something that I despise. That's going for 4. Well, into the 120s now, Myra. Sad news for your prediction of 115. I think, as I said, they need to get 130 plus, and they're on target to do that. That's the minimum I suggest against the big hitting HSBC side.
But all I know is that sometimes big hitter has ruined my score. Ruined my prediction.
The sometimes big hitter of Jafar Khan has ruined Myra's prediction. I'll have a chat to...
Said that.
Yeah. Told you he was going to go out there and start smashing them. Oh, that's gone. Another one.
Yo. I said that on purpose, you know?
You are such a liar. 17 runs coming from the 19th. They're now at my score. 128 for 7 with 6 legal deliveries remaining. This was big. It went straight over Tarusha's head, who was waiting at cow corner just off screen. And it's put it right the way back over the protected turf training pitch area. There he goes, picks it up. Vinit Shetty is going to get the death over. Myra, Vinit Shetty. Thanking you very much. Now that name will appear on the screen. And wisely, Jafar's gone and picked up the lid because Shetty has got some zip.
At least now they're going to be 130 plus. Hopefully they don't drop it.
Well, they need to be. There's no way I think they could have defended 100. But these late partnerships, this partnership is almost the biggest of the day. They got 6 balls to make it the biggest partnership for the Titans today, which would be irritating. 8th wicket partnership, grinding out more runs, and Shetty starts too wide, so that's more good runs. 129. Swing and a miss, keeping it outside off. Remember his first spell, Murray getting it nipped back into the body, causing trouble. Got a wicket with his first delivery. The first delivery of the innings, in fact. 2 for 10. That's mishit. It doesn't carry to extra cover. There's that magic marker number that we said had to get to for the Titans, 130. Well, that was inches away from the top of off. There's a big swing and a miss from Jafar. We've seen a 47-run partnership late. Now we've got a 42-run partnership between Jafar Khan and Mrutunjay Giri. And that's going to be 4 at least. No, that's 6. It's on top of the training nets. Straight through extra cover. Wow. That's a big hit. Extra cover. And he's put it on top of the training nets. Bang. There it goes. Look at that. See it sailing away. I didn't realise it was so big and so high. Had to get a roller placement ball because that one's stuck on top of the training nets. 2 balls left. Not sure Shetty's going to pitch it up this time. And drops the length back. And that's going to fall safely just over the top of the circle. A 50-run partnership up between these two. Of just 23 deliveries, so a strike rate of over 200. Very good late runs, losing their 7th wicket on 88. 1 ball left. This will be a score they might be able to defend here, Titans. Oh, that's a way to finish it off. That one has landed right above my head as it drops down behind the dugout. So we're in the innings break here at Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League Grade 1 match. HSBC versus Titans. Titans winning the toss. There's a replay. Bang. You can watch it just drop down. Oh, yeah, that was right up on the top deck. Titans winning the toss, electing to bat. We're in trouble early. Let's have a look at the batting and bowling card, please, Myra. There it is, 2 golden ducks with the top order. Usually they're big scorers, Rawat and Venkatesh. Saranga with a handy 16. Haji Chaka also out for a duck. But then the resurgence. All runs. 17 for Ganguly, 23 for Desai, 22 for Chandru. And Jafar Khan at the end, big hitting, 42 off 20. Combining with Giri for a 56-run partnership to get the score to 144. The bowling card for HSBC. The 2 opening bowlers did the damage early. Vinit Shetty with a 2 for 25 and Subramanian with a 2 for 15. Single wickets for Saeed Minaj, 1 for 18. Belan Ayadorai, 1 for 22. And Anurabi Achan, 1 for 35. So we're in the innings break here at Kowloon Cricket Club. When we come back, HSBC will require 145 for victory. Join us then. Welcome back. Innings break done here at Kowloon Cricket Club for the Grade 1 match. HSBC up against the Titans. The Titans winning the bat. And at times they looked like they're in lots of trouble. Both openers out for a golden duck, but in the end, putting on 144, something they can defend. Out to the middle, Shian Witatunga, Johan Buttapola for HSBC, and Venkatesh to open the bowling, Myra. Having a chat there with umpire Atif Hussain. Ready to get the second innings underway. Just the one game. Final game of 2025 for the KCC Morning League. We'll be back in January, I'm assuming. 5th of January. Well, that's bad news for your commentary because I'm still in Australia. Umpire Atif waving his hand furiously at Myra, who now signals back. That's why you need me back in commentary. So I've got an eye on everything. Anyway, Shian on strike. The big hitting left-hander. A tight offside cordon. Looking for an edge early. Well down the pitch and well down the leg side to start with. So first runs on the board for HSBC in this run chase. You can see run rate required, 7.2. Misty again. I feel like I can feel drops blowing in. So it could be a little greasy out there as well. Again, a long way down the pitch and goes a long way down leg again. Venkatesh not able to correct the angle just yet. Perhaps if they're looking for that edge, whether Venkatesh was to come over the wicket and push across the body. Of course, doesn't want to get it in the zone where Witatunga goes big on the leg side. They got the deep mid-wicket in place for just that. I know he loves to target that area. Just use the soft hands this time. Again, he was 2-3 steps outside the batting crease. Johan Buttapola on strike now. As always, the left-left opening partnership for HSBC helps the Titans out. Don't have to make too many changes. They have run a few. They're putting a catching mid-wicket in place. You saw a run across the pitch there. And again, it's just easy runs at the moment for HSBC. 4 deliveries. Just one legal so far. And again, rinse repeat, goes over the wicket this time to put it down leg. Back over the wicket. Better this time. Leading edge through square leg for Buttapola to get off the mark. It's going to be a long over here for Venkatesh. Okay, so there's a fly gully, a backward point, and a point for Widjatunga. Then 2 out in the deep, a forward square and a deep mid-wicket. So anything on the pads is just going to need easy single, which is exactly what that is. You can see a vacant leg side forward of square inside the circle. So another single. Myra, we're only halfway through this over. And we're 8 balls in. Said the ball's going to be a bit greasy. It's been tough for Venkatesh to start with. And 2 straight with the bat this time from Buttapola. So first dot of the over. And goes for the extra cover drive. Won't make the boundary. Oh, good pick up and throw. Keeps it to 1. 1 ball left to the first. Oh, like quick, soft hands from Widjatunga. Just dropped it down, takes another single. A long over, a big over comes to an end. 10 runs from the first. HSBC need another 135 at 7.11. Mrutunjay Giri to bowl over number 2. Lots of rolled R's in his name. Widjatunga on strike. Pretty much same field setup for Giri. Oh, it looks to feather it and almost feathers it straight through to the keeper. Myra, put up the match details for me. Not on the screen for you people, but just for my personal knowledge. Because it slipped my mind who's keeping today. I think it's Harendra, actually. And it's pitched outside leg and almost looked like it was hitting outside leg as well. I think Harendra Rawat, it is keeping today for the Titans. Confirmation from Myra. And flicks backward a square. 4 runs. First boundary for HSBC today. Widjatunga coming again a long way down the crease to get to the fall of the ball. Then the flick. No one at backward square. Outside the circle, that is. Up and over to the boundary cafe. There it goes. Flicked away. Nice camera change there, Myra. Well done. I'm sure a few of the members in having a lovely breakfast at KCC for a Thursday morning, getting to watch that head their way. Back live. Goes fine this time. Takes the single. Almost an overthrow. Good backing up from Venkatesh. Make sure it stays as one. Batapola looking to pull away, almost pulls it to the forward square now inside the circle. Getting these 2 wickets early will be vital for the Titans. Can't let them get a big partnership. Defending a middling total of 144. Scooped up in the air. This could be caught. Heading backwards and takes the catch. That's the end of Batapola for 2. HSBC Life lose their first on 15. Just as I said, they need to get a breakthrough early. Giri strikes in his first after 2. HSBC 15 for 1. Well judged catch running backward outside the circle from Priyansh. Giri combining with Ganguly to exact the first wicket as Ravi Archan heads to the crease. He'll be at the non-striker's end. Wijatunga on strike. Venkatesh bowled an 11 ball first over. Came back nicely after those 5 early wides, getting the line right. They got one of the openers. Can Venkatesh get the big fish of the captain, Shion Wijatunga? Oh, he almost holds out to Aji Chacko at mid-on. HSBC fans will be asking me, stop saying the openers need to get out. Yeah, Batapola felt last over when I said it. Shion almost popping it straight to mid-on. On the pads, angle against Venkatesh. Bit of bat involved as well. Made sure that it was absolutely not LBW. Now Ravi Archan face his first delivery today. Saw plenty of early wickets fall in the first innings. At this point, Titans were 7 for 2. Full looking to drive. Ganguly again in the action. Can't beat point this time. So tightening things up here at the Titans after a loose first over. This time no run, backward a point. keeping it tight. Good fielding, good field placement as well. Deep point, deep forward square. The two out in the deep, inside the power play. Drives hard and straight. Chucko onto it quickly. So what an over that was. Just a single coming from it. Halfway through the power play. HSBC 16 for 1. Good line to Xian to start with from Giri into his second. He finds a single on the leg side. And that's a good way to get off the mark. 4 runs, 1 bounce into the boardings at the swimming pool pavilion. Picked off outside off and flicked straight through mid-wicket. So Ganguly, who's out in the deep, moving further around towards mid-wicket now rather than a forward square, then goes back towards forward square. This should be out. It's skied up in the air. 3 of them converge, and Venkatesh has put that one down. Well, that's a life. Archan survives. Put down on 4. Watch top left of screen, coming around, gets there, judges it, and just got a little bit underneath it in the end, Venkatesh. Xian's playing the wise game, keep it along the ground, find the singles. So note that down, Mara. Ravi Archan dropped on 4. We'll see how much that costs the Titans. Final delivery, the 4th. And took the pace off that one and goes over the top of middle stump. 7 runs coming from the 4th, plus a chance going down. HSBC 23 for 1, needing another 122. Venkatesh to continue, none for 11. Very tidy in his previous over, just going for the single. Mintatunga coming down and then poking straight to extra cover. Bit of a wild throw from Ramakrishnan. No damage done. Haven't seen Sheehan really go big. He had that miss hit to mid-on. The rest of the time he's just been finding singles, 11 off 13. He's found the boundary once, that nice one backward of square. But subdued by his standards. And this time picks out mid-on, mid-wicket in tight. Very straight mid-wicket. Mid-wicket on. Good ball. There's the soft hand single. If he's not finding the boundary, he's finding the singles. That's what needed for the captain. Keep the runs ticking over. Don't want to let that run rate required blow out. Same time, don't want to lose wickets. And this is a man that Venkatesh would dearly love to get this over. Limit the damage of the drop catch. He's got a deep mid-wicket and a deep cover point. That's cut through point. The cover point's going to have to come to his left. Oh, that's a brilliant effort in the field. Is that Jafar Khan out there? Oh, and a good throw in as well. That's really well done. As Myra said, he's in form today. Not to denigrate the players of the KCC Morning League, Myra, but I would go and say about 99% of them would have missed that one and it would have gone for 4.
Not the Aji Chako though.
Not Haji Chako either. That's true. Titans got 2 very good fielders. Save 2. There is Haji Chako. His ears were burning, Myra. Needed to be on camera as well. One of 3 ducks this morning, though, for the Titans. He'll be hoping to do some damage if he gets a bowl later on as well. 1 ball left to the 5th. Oh, that's up and over the top of Chaco's head. He's got work to do. It has plugged a touch. Oh, and there's been a slip from Ravi Archan, so no chance of a 2. I don't think there was a 2 in there anyway with Chaco's arm. So the over comes to an end. 4 runs coming from it. 15 overs remain. HSBC 27 for 1, needing another 118 at 7.87. Gilly to bowl the final over of the power play. Archan on strike and starts with a wide. Oh, bottom hand. Another one. Doesn't carry. Got excited there, the Titans. Living a little dangerously so far, Ravi Archan, but getting some runs on the board. Partnership up to 13. This is the slower one. Picked it this time, but also picked out backward square inside the circle. I think it's the captain there, Hitesh Chabria. Didn't see him with the bat as he battens down the order. Just rolls proceedings. And this has got plenty of bottom hand. This should be taken. Chaco calling for it. Gets underneath it. Does take the catch. Archan departs for 8. The second wicket falls for HSBC on 29. Giri finally gets his man. Here's the side-on clip. Hopefully we get to see Aji run in. There he is. Safe pair of hands. Mid-off for the right-hander. And so Archan only cost an extra 4 runs, going for 8. Subramanian out to the crease. At number 4 today for HSBC. Subramanian, I should say. Very good with the ball in the first innings. A couple of HKCC players combining here. Yeah, Giri's been good. 2 for 14. I was going to say he should have had 3, but his second wicket was the man that he should have got an over earlier. So 2 for 14 off 2.4. Looking to finish off the power play. Not a bad power play for either team, really. 2 wickets down is not ideal for HSBC, but they got the runs on the board, keeping the runs around that 5 mark. That's what the Titans did early on. Final delivery of the power play. No run available there, so it'll be just the extras and a wicket in the 6th. HSBC 29 for 2, needing another 116 at 8.29. Priyansh Ganguly to bowl the first over outside the power play for the Titans. They'll be happy. 29 for 2. Titans were 19 for 4 after the power play. They wouldn't have been happy then. More happy now, but Wujatunga's still out there. The danger man. Gets a short one. Is the trap set? It is. He's taken. Catch out in the deep. And Ganguly gets the big wicket of Widjatunga for 12. HSBC lose their third on 29. Desai with a great catch. The trap was set. He is sitting there. Comes in 3 steps. Makes no mistake. And the captain departs. HSBC 29 for 3. What a perfect start for Ganguly. 1 ball, 1 wicket. Saptashi Mukherjee to the crease at number 5. Mukherjee to the crease. Ganguly drops it in short. Ducks underneath that one. Got a bit of angle on it as well, but went down the leg side. And gets the warning as well. 1 over the shoulder. Oh, just guides that one through the slip cord and finds 4 runs. Nice way for Mukherjee to get off the mark. Deliberate here. Vacant slip cordon. Just guides it through there. Keeps it fine enough to take the third out of play. Who can do nothing but go pick it up. Need to keep the runs going here with 3 wickets down, HSBC. Still a long way to go in this run chase. And they put the third fine, so he goes wide of him this time the other way. Well, that's just toying. Toying with the field, Mukherjee. Strike rate of 400. 8 off 2. I mean, this was cheeky. Watch on the replay. Because he went 3 slips, they put the deep third very fine. Just there, left of screen. And so he goes, okay, I'll go through where you were. So now he's got to try to guess. He's sort of just off screen, the deep third. Halfway between where the 2 fours went. Trying to cover a lot of ground there. Ganguly's dropped 2 in short, or 3 in short in fact, including the wide. Is he going to pitch it up this time? Yes, he is. And they'll find a single out through cover. That's a very solid way to start the innings for Saptashi. Now Subramanian looking to get off the mark. I like the pirouette from Subramanian, just to fully indicate that one was going down leg. Just a little plie. That was a ballet term. Wicket to start with, but the runs have started to flow again for HSBC. 11 runs off the next 3 legal deliveries. And he drops it in short again. So 1 ball left to the 7th. That's a big flick down to deep third. This time manages to pick him out so he doesn't have to run around. Takes a single, gets off the mark after 7. HSBC 41 for 3, netting another 104 off 13 at exactly 8 per over. Gilly to bowl. Yes, his final over. 2 for 14 so far. Bowling straight through. He's got 2 of the 3 wickets. Can he get a third in his final? Subramanian's just had that big leading edge to get a single. The rest has been eaten up by dots. Oh, tip and run. But he was always well down the pitch, making sure no run-out chance. And this will be interesting. Mukherjee, 9 off 3, 2 fours and a single. Going at 300s now. How does he face Giri? He's going to take guard on leg stump. 3 balls we've seen so far. Likes to open up the offside. Oh, no. Perfect textbook forward defence. Like the front foot going across to the ball. See too much of people just going straight down the pitch and flashing the bat at it. Swinging hard this time along the ground to Chucko. Now wideish mid-off. Tight there. Chucko and Rama mid-off and mid extra cover. They're both pretty much in a line. Cut away over the top, a point. Nobody out there as it races away towards the driveway. 4 runs. 3rd boundary for Mukherjee as he moves into double figures. Flying along. 13 off 6. Final delivery for Giri today. And should be just 1. Subramanian this time toying with the field. No run available. End of 8. HSBC 47 for 3. Oh, that's almost dabbed. They had the catching position just wide on the right hand. Is that Jafar there? In Gully. The trap was set. They knew Mukherjee likes going through that region. Have a look. just past the right hand. I like when the traps are set. Ganguly set one to get Wijatunga and almost got Mukherjee with one. Now Subramanian, quick single on the leg side. Jafar just takes a few steps wider. And we know what Mukherjee does when they change the field a little bit. He just goes through the spot you were standing in. Dead ball. There's the tempter. Mukherjee doesn't bite. And this time wants to go through backward point but can't find a gap. Needs to try to access that point region, taking the deep cover out of play as well. So far, it's tidy. Ganguly went for 12 off his first. Just the 2 singles so far in his second. That's a wide. 50 runs up for HSBC, inside 9, tracking nicely, 50 for 3. Comparison time, Titans for 37 for 5. Don't ask, don't get that appeal, because that was definitely going to be a don't get. Tidy end to the over, the half century up for HSBC. They're 50 for 3, needing another 95 at 8.64. Ramakrishnan Saranga will bowl us up to the halfway mark. Subramanian, he guides it through gully this time. The chase is on. Down to third. A little flick back, but no one there to flick it back to, so has to do it himself. They'll pick up 2. Now we know on the comparison HSBC is ahead, but of course you've got to factor in that big last 10 overs. Roughly 100 runs coming in the last 10 for the Titans. 7 wickets in hand is handy. At times the HSBC middle order doesn't fire. These are 2 handy batters though out in the middle. Subramanian and Mukherjee. Well, a slight delay here as Hendra Rawat wants a helmet. Not very quick between the overs. Or either wants the helmet or has been told to put the helmet on. Either way, they're almost ready to get underway. So a fly slip, fly gully and a backward point for Subramanian. But it's a wide. Oh, that's a good ball. Has Subramanian coming forward past the outside edge. This time uses the wrists onto the leg side for a single. That one's left alone. Doesn't want to fall for that trap. Lots of fielders backward a point. 3 of them waiting for Mukherjee to go through that region. And there's one of them going to backward point. Only just backward a point. Tidy start so far from Rama. Keeping the pressure on, the run rate required, pushing up towards 9. This will get us to the halfway mark. Under the thigh pad, too high. But it will be just the 4 runs coming from the 10th. HSBC 54 for 3. They need another 91 at 9.1. Tenth over done. We're going to rotate through our 3rd umpire of the day. And it's going to be the KCC Morning League boss, Afzal Heda. There he is. The big man doing the big job today. He's going to finish off the final 10 overs. Sumit Da to bowl over number 11. Didn't see Sumit with the bat. Got a job to do with the ball here. Run rate over 9 now, 9.1 the run rate required. No idea what's going on here. Aji Charko. I think it was all something about them being a fielder short. Oh, I'm getting 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or maybe 10. Not sure why, but everyone's fine. Let's go. Big, thick edge. I think Harron got a fingertip to that one. Let's have a look at it. I'm pretty sure. No, that's the ball before. There he goes. This is the replay. Yeah, he did get a glove to it. Back live. That's a chance. Myra, note it down. Subramanian dropped on 6. Tough chance, let's be honest. But it was a chance. Extra's really helping HSBC along here. They'd be a fair way behind if you count just runs off the bat. The run rate required stays at 9.1 at the moment. 88 off 58. Comes down. What did that come off from Sumit? Shin? Ankle? Yeah, lower shin, ankle. Because that was hit really hard. That sounded like it was going for 4. That's an owie. He's got an owie. Let's run a replay on the owie. Whichever one, but make it quick because he's about to bowl. Yeah, this is the replay. There's the foot back live. Yep, that's gonna leave a mark, Myra. All right, we've just got past the halfway mark, Myra. Who's going to win this game? Good ball, shaping away.
You go first.
I think the Titans might defend this. If it was 130, 128, or 115 like you predicted, I think HSBC would do this in a canter. But they're a long way away. 87 more runs. Extra's always helping. So what do you think?
Same.
Okay, Myra thinks the Titans might get this one as well. So any HSBC fans watching on, feel free to jump into the YouTube comments and say mean things about us. Especially if HSBC win. Oh, that's going to be a no ball. Cool, blimey. That had some pep. Free hit coming up. Watch it on the side on angle here. Oh, yeah. That was shoulder high. He was crouching a touch. Okay, free hit coming up. Oh, and he gives it some. Don't tell me. Yes, it's gone down to the little red tractor for the first time today for 6. Wow, I thought that was 4, but it's a 6 to the little red tractor. That was a big 6 through extra cover. Right down to the little red tractor. Ah, I've missed the little red tractor. Who smashed that one? Mukherjee. He's going along nicely. 22 off 20. Who said he only finds runs through the slip cordon? Well, Subramanian, meanwhile, has taken the sweater off to confuse me who's on strike. That one's nicely played. Soft hands backward of square. The dive is not going to help. Chandri there, backward square. Okay. Well, Myra, I think the ears of Mukherjee and Subramanian were burning as we predicted the Titans will win this because they've smashed 10 runs in 2 deliveries. Oh, and zipping on through. Played over the top of it this time, Subramanian. Needs to go forward. The deep covers move to cover point now. This one just wrists onto the leg side when there's nobody, literally nobody on the leg side inside the circle. 6-3 offside field. I'm going to deep square, deep mid-wicket, long on. Very straight long on, leaving cow corner exposed. Along the ground to Chaco at mid-off. Makes no mistake. Not quite over the halfway mark for the run chase as they move to 72. You can see 73 to win from here. They have got the run rate required back under 9, but only just. And a charge. Tries to go straight. That's what the straight fielder was in place for, which is handy. Cuts it off. Keeps it to 1. 7 runs coming from the 12th. HSBC 73 for 3. They've got 8 overs to find another 72 runs at exactly 9 per over. Haji Chako into the attack for the first time today. Easy single through square. We'll skip and then cut hard, cut well, 4 runs. Fourth 4 for Mukherjee to go with his maximum. Uses the pace of Chako and punches hard through cover. They'd moved that fielder to cover point, trying to cover that region. But now they've ball chased a touch. He's moved to proper deep cover, leaving point vacant. Have to be quick here, but the throw a little wide, and they are quick, so it gets through. Subramanian's just been measured 15 off 18 with 1 boundary. 50-run partnership up as well. $50 off 39 deliveries for these two. The third wicket falling on 29. And step down the pitch. Again, hitting very straight. Very, very straight. Oh, that's a good piece of fielding. I'll come back for a second. There's some aggression from Subramanian. There's that vacant cow corner region I was talking about. It doesn't matter. It's gone all the way. Oh, no, it's been put down by Jafar. And I think parried for 6. Cool, blimey. What a way to finish the over. A big one. 14 coming from it. A half chance. Jafar Khan went screaming around to his left. Have a look top of screen. Thought it was going over the ropes, but he actually got there. And then it parried over the ropes. Well, at least the attempt was there. Didn't just let it drop and go for 4. Got hands there. Was it good? And now Subramanian gets his first maximum as Ramakrishnan Saranga to bowl a third over, I should say. None for 11 so far. See Jafar Khan down below our commentary position. Still upset that he didn't take that catch. Sets high standards because that was an incredibly tough chance. He's not just upset, he's furious, Mara. He's kicking the dirt in front of us. Oh, gentle. That's nicely played. That'll race away for 4. Moves into the 30s now, Mukherjee. I think they've put on about 40 runs since you and I said that the Titans were going to win this. So, just 54 runs required. Well, and Chako now set real deep. The singles are available through that mid-off region. 53 off 39. Titans need a wicket. They need to break this partnership. Partnership up to 63. Who can find it? Oh, that's going to be 4. They brought Chako inside. So he just goes down towards the scoreboard past his left hand. 4-1-4 in 3 balls. HSBC looking good to find their first win of the season. Titans with already 1 win. HSBC yet to. And a single. So 4-1-4-1. 10 off the over with the ball remaining of the 14th. Coming off the back of an over that went for 14. This one's going to be another good one. Easy single through square. So it'll be 11 runs from the 14th. HSBC 98 for 3, needing another 47 at 7.83. Oh, that's fine. That's for Chabria. Not able to cut that one off either. How many fours has Manakaji put through the slip gully region? 3, 4. He's got 6 fours to his name now. 24 plus a maximum. So 30 runs of his 38 coming in boundaries. And that's going to be another boundary as well. That's beautifully timed. Straight down to the groundsman's shed. 100 came up this over as well. 39 off 34. They've almost got it down to a runner ball, Myra. This could be a big win for HSBC. Get them from 6th place. Depending on the win, if they get the win, of course. They're not there yet. But I don't think they'll overtake the Titans. Well, they will overtake the Titans because they've got 3 points. So they'll move to 4th if they get the win. Of course, the Titans, if they got the win, from here would probably remain in 4th. Strikers with a better net run rate. Soft hands trying to beat Chabria, who came inside the circle. Doing everything they need to, these two. If Myra stops dancing so she doesn't punch me in the head, I want to look at the partnerships up to 78 of 52. It is cool. You're right. It's very cool. Full toss this time from Jarko. Really did miss out. I think Myra wants to commentate now. Picking out when they missed out. But the runs are on the board again. 10 runs this over already. They've taken Charco for plenty. 24 off 11 deliveries. The double skip from Charco. And it will just be 10 runs this over as they dot it out. 15 done, 5 remain. HSBC 108 for 3, needing 37 off the final 30 deliveries. Okay, Titans are calling in the man that got them the runs that gave them something to defend. Jafar Khan seems to have recovered. Doesn't seem as angry as he was after that drop catch. But he can change a game with his bowling. But these two are looking very set. So it's going to be a good battle. Starts with the one that does turn and goes down leg. Oh, this could be out. Oh, Jafar. Well, if he was upset about the drop catch, he should be absolutely furious about that one because he's absolutely dollied a gimme wicket. This should be cut off by Chandru, backward of square. Okay. Murakaji on 43. Oh, he's going to be on 47. 8th 4. Vicat Kapoor has dropped into the YouTube comments. Oh, that's big. That's Jordan Path big. That's the way to bring up your half century. Saptarshee Mukherjee, 53 off 35 deliveries, 8 fours and 2 maximums, including this one. This one's going to require a new ball, as he's absolutely spanked that one like a naughty toddler. So, now Vicat Kapoor's dropped into the chat and has mentioned that Titans have a bad habit of winning from a losing position, because they did that against his team as well. At the moment, something's got to change if the Titans do manage to win from a losing position, because they're currently in a losing position. Run a ball now for HSBC with 7 wickets in hand. 26 off 26. This has been a devastating partnership. 90 runs off 58. Gets the line right this time, Jafar Khan. They need to generate a wicket. A run a ball shouldn't be a problem. Gets that one to spin over the top of the leg stump. That's the end of the over. 11 runs coming from that one. So it's been 4 overs in a row of overs going for double figures for HSBC as they're powering along. Venkatesh back into the attack for over number 17. How much has Venky bowled? 3 overs, none for 15. They've had to go to him. Giri's bowled out. Need a wicket. Can Venkatesh be the man to generate it? Subramanian just playing the supporting role here. 30 off 26. In and out, in and out. Ramakrishnan stays at long off, but floating inside the ropes on the toes. And Ajit Chaka, who's floating at mid-wicket as well. Not anywhere near the ropes, just halfway in between. It's a good spot to be if the miss hit. A bad spot to be if it's given a decent clubbing and you catch it on the boundary. We'll find out if it's good or bad, if one goes out in the air through mid-wicket. At the moment, there's just 2 along the ground. Run a ball is needed. Slightly more now, 24 off 22. Subramanian comes down to pitch. It sounded good off the bat, but he's picked out Jafar Khan in the deep, just off to the left of screen. But even the singles are sounding good off the bat. Dots that one back. So that's a handy dot, at least. Can't find the wickets. Going to have to find the dots in the last 3 overs. Try to put some pressure on. 6.9 the run rate required. Oh, and that's going to be 4. Beautiful cover drive. Mukherjee continues to power along. Moves to 58 off 40. Oh, there's the spoon up through mid-wicket, but just not carrying far enough. And Ajit Chaka had actually taking himself back towards the rope. Don't think even from the floating position he would have got there. 8 runs coming from the 17th. That means Venkatesh has bowled out now. Jafar Khan's not going to bowl a second. It's going to be Ganguly again. 2 overs, 1 for 15. Okay, 18 off 18. Myra, run a ball. This might be might go down to the last over here. Of course, a wicket break the partnership also. That's a dot, put some more pressure on. Okay, 3 overs remaining. Oh, that's beautifully played. That's 6. Well, they're going to do this in a canter, it looks like. That's the 100 partnership up as well. 104 off 67 deliveries between Mukherjee and Subramanian. Match-winning partnership. So they move to 133 for 3. I was about to mention, Myra, that the Titans were in dire straits of getting a over penalty as well. So this game, I think, is pretty much cooked. They need to start the last over in 5 minutes' time. But the way these two are playing, I don't think we're going to require the last over. That's gone fine as well. Work to do for Chandru. They'll be content with a single, it seems. 11, 10 off 15 now. Oh, big thick edge. Chabria's down there at deep third. Make sure it's still just a single. 9 off 14. Vickia watching along at work or at home now thinks that maybe the Titans aren't going to find the win here. I don't think so either. That's going through cow corner. Work to do for Jafar Khan. Well, I think he's done well. He's done very well. But they'll get back for a double. 7 off 13. Subramanian has been very good in the supporting role. Take nothing away. Gone it over a run of ball, 35 off 30. Again, he's hitting it nicely, but that's just going to be a single. He'll retain strike. Big over with 12 runs coming from it. HSBC 139 for 3. They need just 6 more with 12 balls to do it in. Sumadar to bowl the 19th. Subramanian comes down, whips over the top of a vacant. Square leg for 4. He moves to 40. Oh, and again, it's lofted. This could be a late wicket, though. It is a great diving catch. Ganguly coming around to his right. I think it's Ganguly up there in the deep. And Subramanian departs for a very handy 40. Very late consolation wicket with just 2 runs left to get. Brings to an end a 114-run partnership. Match-winning partnership. And also he was great with the ball. Gets a round of applause from his teammates. Mahawaduge coming to the crease at number 6. 2 to win. 143 for 4. Just 10, 15 runs short here, Titans. We thought they were going to be a lot shorter, but 144. Put it in the nervy zone, but probably 160 would have been a safer bet. Talusha looking to go big and finish it off quickly. Oh, that could race away for 4. That's going to be the ball game here as HSBC are going to log a 6-wicket victory over the Titans in the KCC Morning League Grade 1 match. A fine effort with 8 balls remaining. Trying to figure out who will be the player of the match. It's a toss-up between Murakaji's not out 67. Well, Subramanian's 40 plus 2 wickets. We'll go radio in and make the boss decide that one. But meanwhile, we'll have a look at the batting and bowling card, Myra, and wrap up today's broadcast and the last one for 2025. The batting card for HSBC today, using just the 6 batters. Wittatunga and Buttapola. It was a steady start. Ravi Archan got a life on 4 and then was dismissed on 8. But it was Subramanian and Murakaji with a 114-run partnership getting the job done here for HSBC. And Tarusha just banging a 4 at the end to get the wicket, get the run in the books. Right, bowling card. Thank you, Maida. There it is. 2 wickets to Giri, 2 for 20 off his 4, and single wickets to Ganguly and Sumit Dar, getting that late consolation wicket of Murakaji. But in the end, it's going to be a 6-wicket victory for HSBC, getting their first win of the season. They'll move to 3 points on the table, jump up a few positions. As we wrap up today's broadcast, we'll say very good thank you all year to Myra Baloch, and we'll be back in 2025. Happy New Year, says Myra. Happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me too. This is Aaron Bush signing off.